In this lecture, we are going to develop a real-time application using the Play Speech block which the code.org developers have recently added to the App Lab. So for making this real-time application, again, I have made use of the basic features of App Lab. Now there are three panels which I will be showing to you guys. This is the first screen which you are seeing right now. Now the first panel is the admin panel. If the person is the admin and he want to control this whole thing, how can he access his panel? So for accessing the admin panel, the admin has to hit this image button which I have placed right on the top on this beautiful image button on which you're seeing this animated GIF image. So this
Hi, welcome to the admins panel.
So this is how this admin panel look like. Now if suppose the teacher want to access the teachers panel, the second panel is the teachers panel, and if any teacher want to access that, he just have to hit this teacher who is moving around over here, and automatically
Hi, welcome to the teachers panel.
he's going to get redirected on this beautiful teachers panel. Likewise, if suppose a student want to access the students panel, he just have to hit this boy and he's going to get redirected
Hi, you are on the student panel.
on this beautiful students panel. Fine. Now with the help of this admin panel, the admin can put, or you can say he can place a word, he can publish a word. So before that, he need to upload a relevant pic using this photo select button which I've defined on this admin's panel. So when the admin will hit this photo select button, automatically he's going to get redirected on one of the locations which is present on his device. So for now, I am selecting this applause pic, and here I am going to write down a sentence. So this is a sentence which I have written over here. Big round of applause for everyone. Now after writing down the sentence and selecting the photograph, the admin has to hit this button over here.
Hi admin, you have successfully entered the word in the table.
Okay, so the admin is done with successfully entering the word into the table. Let's now check out whether we'll be able to access that sentence or word which the admin wrote over here in this text box or not. So this is the second browser on which we are accessing this application right now. Okay, and you can consider it as if it is a second device. Now for accessing that sentence, the teacher has to just hit this drop down and automatically he will get to see this whole sentence over here. Once he is done with accessing the sentence, he need to click this screen and she'll be able to see this image also over here which the admin has uploaded using this photo select button. Fine. Now after this, what the teacher has to do, he has to write down this sentence in Hindi in this text box. Likewise in Italian, he has to write down the sentence over here in this text box, and so on. Let's do that. So this is how the teacher can update all these input boxes with the required input, and once he is done with entering the required information over here, you just have to hit the submit button.
You have successfully entered the required information.
Now let's check out how can this student access all this information which the teacher has entered over here through his panel. So for that, he has to hit this word of the day label box first, and automatically he'll get to see this image over here and the sentence which the teacher has translated in Hindi or in Dutch or in Italiano. Whatever sentence is getting reflected over here in this drop down, he'll be able to access that also in this input text box. Fine. Now let's see what is going to happen when the user will hit this Hindi named text box.
सभी के लिए तालियों का बड़ा दो.
So as you can see, this has translated this sentence for us in Hindi. Likewise, if suppose the user or the student want to hear it in Italian, so what is the thing he need to do? He need to hit this Italian named label box, and that is what going to happen.
Un grande applauso per tutti.
So this is in Italian. Let's now hit this Dutch.
Großer Applaus für alle.
Likewise, if you want to hear it in Polski, he can hit this what we call it label box, Polski label box.
Wielkie brawa dla wszystkich.
And as you can see, the input over here is also getting changed. Whatever the user, whatever the teacher entered over here in her panel for this sentence, it is getting reflected over here. So if you'll hit this Magyar,
Aplauze mari pentru toată lumea.
so whatever the teacher entered here for this sentence in this input box, it is now getting reflected over here. So this is how this language school app works.
Suuri suosion osoitus kaikille.
Aplauze mari pentru toată lumea.
Okay, now let's enter one more sentence. So I'm going to upload a pic first. This is the one which I have selected, and here is the sentence: Merry Christmas to everyone. Okay, let's now add the word to the table.
Hi admin, you have successfully entered the word in the table.
Fine, so this sentence has been added successfully to the table present on the data browser connected to the app. Now for accessing that sentence on this teacher's panel, what the teacher has to do, she needs to hit this drop down again, and you can see the drop down has got updated with the recently added sentence. After this, we need to hit this screen, and the image is going to change like this. Fine. So this is the sign convention for Merry Christmas to everyone, and this is a sign language which this teacher is using over here. Now let's update all the input boxes. So I'm done with updating all the input boxes for this sentence, Merry Christmas to everyone. Now let's hit the submit button for submitting the response which the teacher has entered over here.
You have successfully entered the required information.
Okay, now for accessing this sentence over here on the students panel, the student has to hit this word of the day, and see, he'll be able to access this sentence over here like this. Fine. Now if you want to hear it in Hindi and want to see it how can we write this sentence in Hindi, what he has to do, he has to hit this Hindi named label box,
सभी को क्रिसमस की बधाई.
and see, you can see this Hindi translation over here also in this written form. Now let's set this Dutch named label box.
Fröhliche Weihnachten an alle.
Excellent.
Wesołych świąt wszystkim.
This is Polski, then Magyar,
Crăciun fericit tuturor.
French,
Joyeux Noël à tous.
Italian,
Buon Natale a tutti.
Suomi,
Hyvää joulua kaikille.
Romania.
Crăciun fericit tuturor.
So that's what you're going to get as an output on this students panel. Let us assume that there are 3 different students who are accessing this app on 3 different devices for fetching the words that the user, or you can say the admin, has published. Will they be able to get the required output or not? Let's check it out. So for that, the students have to hit this label box. So this first student is able to see the picture also, and he is able to fetch this sentence also, which has been published by the admin. Let's check out whether we'll be able to get the required output on this second device or not. Yes, we are able to get the output on the second browser, and we are able to get the output on this third browser as well. Let's check out whether we'll be able to get the required translation done on this first device or not.
सभी को क्रिसमस की बधाई.
This is working perfectly fine. Let's now hit this Dutch on this second device.
Fröhliche Weihnachten an alle.
Absolutely perfect. Italian on the third device.
Buon Natale a tutti.
Perfect.
Câți un fericit tuturor.
So we are able to
Buon
get
Natale a tutti.
the required output, the desired output we are able to get on all the three
Joyeux
devices.
Noël à tous.
Suomi,
Hyvää joulua kaikille.
Polski,
Wesołych świąt wszystkim.
French.
Joyeux Noël à tous.
Okay, so this is how this app is going to work on three or more different devices. Now let's check out the code which I have made use of for developing this beautiful language app on code.org using the basic features of Applab. So this is the code which you're seeing over here in the workspace. Now this first screen which you're seeing over here, I made use of two image buttons. One is this, on which I've imported this GIF animated image, and the second one is this, on which I've imported this static admin image. You can easily find out these images on Google Images. Fine. Now there is a label box which I've placed on this boy, the name of which is student. When the student will hit this label box, automatically he's going to get redirected on this beautiful screen named screen 3. Likewise, if the teacher will hit the teacher named label box, which I have placed on this teacher over here, he's going to get redirected on this beautiful teacher screen. Fine. Once the teacher is done with accessing the teacher's panel, she can access the word which the admin. How can we access the admin screen? The admin just have to hit this image button and he's going to get redirected on this beautiful admin screen. So whatever the input the admin is going to make through the admin's panel, if the teacher want to read that word or sentence, what the teacher has to do, she needs to hit this drop down, and this is the code which I have defined for this drop down. So this is the whole code which is going to get executed, and the teacher will be able to see the whole sentence getting reflected in this drop down. Fine. So I have made use of this list variable over here for getting all the required inputs. Fine, and all the words, all the sentences are going to get reflected over here in this drop down once the user, when the user or when the teacher will hit this drop down. Fine. Now finally there is a label box which the teacher needs to hit for getting that photograph which the admin has uploaded for this particular sentence in this image button which I've placed over here. So this is a code which I made use of for doing the same. Once the teacher is done with writing down all the things, filling up all these input boxes with the required input, what he has to do, she needs to hit this submit button, the ID of which is button 1, and this is the code which is going to get executed. So all these columns are going to get created in this table like structure named language, and whatever the teacher has written in these input boxes, that is going to get saved in this table like structure named language. Fine. And then in order to check out the word, what the student has to do, he has to hit this label box which I have placed right on the top on this panel, and automatically the records are going to get pulled up from this table named language, and he'll be able to see the word over here. Now when the user will hit this Hindi 1 named label box, this is the code which is going to get executed. So the records are going to get pulled up from the table named language, and he will be able to hear everything in Hindi also, and the text, the converted text, is going to get reflected over here through this line of code which I have defined over here. Similarly, I have defined the same thing for this Dutch language also. For this Italian language also, I have made use of the same code for getting the required things converted into the required format. Then for Roman also, I have made use of the same code. The only change which I have made is over here, the name, in the name of the column, and the type of the language. Fine. So that's how I have created this beautiful language school app. Okay, just try it out yourself. In case you come across any issue, you are most welcome to contact me on my number 9891665634 and avail the online coding classes, in which I will tell you how can you develop, in which I will train you, rather I should say like this, how can you develop these kind of beautiful applications, real-time applications on code.org platform using the basic features of Appla. Hope you guys enjoyed this lecture a lot. Do like and subscribe to my channel, and also do share the link of the video in your group so that more and more students can come and join my channel and learn coding free of cost. Thank you very much. God bless you and namaste. Have a great day.